been such a good neighbours to them. They never done anything wrong to me or I do anything wrong to them. But they're very good neighbours.
And
we always helped each other through everything, you know. I just heard screaming, that's all. That's all I can say to you. I didn't know who did it and who didn't do it, you know. I didn't see anybody coming in for him or going out.
How do you know that it is Tamil? Have you seen it?
There were eyewitness reports that the attackers were speaking Tamil.
Yeah, then probably I think it's a matter of the police to go and then investigate it, so I can't comment on that one. But normally the Tamils are very peaceful people in Sri Lanka, or even in Australia. They are professionals, they are academics, so I don't think the Tamils will do this type of things.
You some questions if that's okay. Do you want to give me your name at all?
Not really.
Rather not? Is it all right if I say that your brother is one of the victims? You're the
He's
brother?
one of my cousin brothers.
So your cousin?
Yeah, cousin, yeah.
He's a cousin. So, why do you think this has happened?
This happened because Sri Lankan government, they won the war, Sinhalese war against the Tamil terrorists. And what happened, we were celebrating this thing yesterday in front of the Westmead station, and a few Tamil Tiger supporters, they came out from their cars, they tried to grab flags and they put them down and they step on it, and after we run away from them and to the LD top of the floor, LD went out till, and 500 of them following us. And this incident here, it's happened around 11:30 yesterday night. So 100% sure they're all Tamil people who were supporting terrorists.
So you think it's an attack based on them being Tamils and you being Sri Lankan?
Sinhalese, yeah, that's it. That's the reason. That's the difference between us. Because we support for civilians, humans. These people support for terrorists. Whoever kills innocent people.
It seems like a very radical thing to do based on a civil war in another country.
It is because the country owns for us. This country, Sinhalese country, and these people come from nowhere else and trying to grab part from our country. And look what happened today. So that one of the guys broken his legs, and not only leg, his arms, and he got someone stabbed him, and he burned from acid. And one of them in ICU. This is people who ever don't have any guts or anything to come face to face and talk to us. No, they're doing everything under the table.
Have there been any other attacks like this?
Yeah, everywhere. Not in Sydney, Melbourne. I heard about Melbourne. They're attacking all Sinhalese shops and. Yeah, places like that. And one of my friends, not only one, 50 of them, fully jump into this guy. He's got bruises and everywhere on his face. Another thing is 3 of overseas students, right? They're studying it. They want to celebrate it. We're not going to fight here with these people, with our families. If I take my wife, does it mean I'm going to fight with this one? But they fully came with their hockey sticks, knives, lunch hackus, and everything like that.
Was that last night or?
Last afternoon, in front of the Westmead.
So can you tell me about that? What were they armed with yesterday?
Hockey sticks, bats. I think we got pictures of this, and police they all have police got them, and lunch hackus, and I saw a few of them carrying knives. And in the red lights, we don't have anywhere to go in the front of the station. We were going like crazy maniacs in the red lights. The cars beeping us. No, what to do? Because these people, the terrorist supporters, and even I can't. It's a shame, Australian government not taking any action against this one, because they're fully going in saying support Tamil LTTE Tigers, free Tamil LTTE Tigers. The best thing is the Ventrathil temple in the Great Western Highway. That's the best thing. That's the main point. These people all to get together and plan everything. That's the place.
Have you heard any update on how your cousin is?
I just came out from the hospital, and the way that he was looking he's very bad, and I don't know what to say, because he's crying. He don't deserve something like that, because they're really innocent. They mind their own business. They never ever come for any fights or anything.
What are his injuries?
He got someone stabbed him, and 5 pieces broken for his leg, left hand side. And right hand side broken, arm, and face fully burnt. He can't talk because inside his mouth is all burnt, and he can't drink anything, he can't eat anything.
So was he able to tell you who did it to him?
Definitely he can. He knows, 100% knows, because these guys were talking in Tamil when they were like attacking him.
And were they armed with anything?
Of course, they
What were they
came
armed
with knives and all metal poles and stuff. So look what happened to the house.
It's probably the average Australian can't quite understand how
Definitely,
something like that
yeah,
can become
yeah.
so violent.
See, like in Australia, it's a peaceful country, no fights at all. With these people, what Australian government do? Take these terrorists and give them permanent residence in this country. They're ruining this bloody country as well.
Do you think that how yesterday it was announced that the war would be over?
Yeah.
Do you think that has a direct link to this?
Exactly, 100%. I mean what I'm saying. I know that's the main reason, because these guys are angry, and because we won the war, and because these people here, they were collecting money, they were giving money for this war, to get a win from this war, but they lose at the end. You think have you ever seen terrorists gonna win from a bloody big government? No, they can't win. What happened to the house?
It's probably the average Australian can't quite understand how
Definitely,
something like that
yeah,
can become
yeah.
so violent.
See, like in Australia, it's a peaceful country, no fights at all. With these people, what Australian government do? Take these terrorists and give them permanent residence in this country. They're ruining this bloody country as well.
Do you think that how yesterday it was announced that the war would be over?
Yeah.
Do you think that has a direct link to this?
Exactly, 100%. I mean what I'm saying. I know that's the main reason, because these guys are angry, and because we won the war, and because these people here, they were collecting money, they were giving money for this war, to get a win.